We all know world is passing through a lot of turmoil these days. You see all across the world, natural disasters are increasing, economic problems are rising, people are becoming short-tempered, health conditions of the people is not going well. There is a widespread acceptance that the education system is not appropriate completely. A lot of issues are there. Ultimately, we need to find a solution because this is going nowhere. From the current state of consciousness, if people are not evolved, then finding a solution becomes difficult. So it is important that the systems are built, the problems are solved from a higher zone of awareness. People on the leadership positions and other significant positions should be very clear about the principles governing this ecosystem and the natural laws, and create the localized systems based on those principles so that the problems of the world can be fixed right at the root. So with this thought in mind, we have started with a vision called as Project Yuga Parivartan, in which we have scoped all the problems of the world and created a mission catalog on which we are deploying large number of leaders all across the world. This will ensure that not only the problems are solved in one local area, but an innovation done anywhere in the planet can be replicated to all across the world due to the strong mission networking enabled between various leaders. So time for such a transformation, massive revolution has come. So we are inviting all those people who want to do something meaningful, something grand, something which can give them the manifestation of their avatar. We all know through all religions that God manifests through every object and subject of the universe. And this human machine carries that feature, that process through which you can manifest your God within. However, it requires a proper development process of learning the eternal principles and actualizing them into your day-to-day actions, both in personal, professional and public life. So with this thinking, we have done a lot of research to identify the commonality of thought processes between various high-performing individuals in present and past eras to come up with a framework, development framework, which we have named as Self-Actualized Leadership Development Program, or SALDP. It encapsulates the various principles of leadership, principles of governing the world, principles of commanding this human machine in a very logical framework. Because unless something is converted into a logical framework, it may work on belief system. But what is happening within SALDP is much more than the belief. It talks about the real rational logic. Now let us talk about how it will be done. It's good to see a vision, good to explain it to others, but unless it is backed by an execution plan, which can create unification of humanity, oneness of humanity, which can implement these solutions in the most effective manner, taking every stakeholder in mind and helping the last man on the planet to live a quality life. All such visions will be of no use. So somewhere we have to dive deep into the execution plan, the medium, the material that will be required, the areas that will be covered, and start working on that. This is the natural way of evolution and synthesis and creation of civilization all across the world anyway. But now that we are living in a globalized world, we need to have a solution which can be applied all across the world and bring people together and bind them into a family system, a global family, a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam concept, so that no one is left behind. There is no fun in growing alone. We need to take people together. Especially when we are talking about the leadership and mentorship role, there is a popular saying that before you are a leader, the success is about growing yourself. But after you become a leader, the success is about growing others. So it means the success parameters itself change. The success of a leader depends upon how many people he has evolved, he has developed, he has served, and at what quality levels. So it is very critical to have such leaders in all institutions government departments, private companies, and even the leadership who are governing the country and the world. So this phenomenon of self-actualization, a defined process, enables a person to achieve that vision and achieve that empowerment through which he can convert the power of his soul into tangible leadership work on the ground. So all this is encapsulated in the vision of Project Yug Parivartan. Large number of people from all across the domains and geographies and languages are joining the system in a big way. So time has come for you also to introspect. If you also have come to this planet to do something meaningful, do something grand, and enhance the quality of service of this entire ecosystem. So through this video, we invite all of you to come to the masterclass of self-actualization program, a 1.5 hours introduction, in which you can see the glimpse of that vision, that philosophy, which is globally unique and has never been seen by anyone on this planet. Come and see it for yourself.